It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And off we go from SoFi. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Option give here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Minshew to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Up the middle, here goes White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 39. He gets this one to Myers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent game.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. He completes it in traffic. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And a little play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense. An even better play defensively to deny the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. White trying this straight ahead. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He'll get this one to Adams. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the right. Complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's White on the give. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. He's on the move. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, kid, I like to call these body rolls. Body rolls. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's 2nd and 7. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Following that incompletion, we see he's pretty shaken up after taking the hit on the throw. They're out to look at him now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stick to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stick set to pass. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Here's Stick. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll try and punch it in. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stuffs him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first first time this game. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. This will be caught by Adams. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Complete. It's Myers. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Toss now to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving
NFL when we come down to a play or two and third down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hurst there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3. It's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They start out with 3rd and 4. To throw, stick. A lot of speed on it, too tough to handle, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Minshew looking to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? hey, I'm trying to make a play, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Option give here. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Edwards here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Stick. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Laube. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now Minshew. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Minshew to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. They go play action here. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hand off on second and short. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and just 2 to go. Here's White again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Pretty obvious as defense. They need more people on the scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. We don't get a return out of that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Minshew. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. handoff up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He'll get this to Tucker. Juke the defender. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Minshew setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Minshew. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 42. That's taken in by Tucker. And a nice game here, but it stops short of the first. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And they'll try to bail it on that big stop.
More and more, we're seeing the data and the numbers tell us cross midfield to be aggressive. Go for it. Go for it in these 4th down situations. But I promise you, Kate, that sack right there puts a seed of doubt in the head coach's decision-making process.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson, all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Edwards. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Stick will look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's again, it's 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And we'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets this to McConkey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds McConkey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
54-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Throwing here, Minshew. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the 1st half. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before attempting one to end the half. Second and 3 now. Minshew looking to throw. That ball's caught by Laube. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Here's Minshew. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Well, Brock, barring a touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And they may not be able to take a knee safely this close to the goal line. Might need to run a play to end this half. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That brings us to halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right this straight ahead. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, this is White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. Just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. They will take that execution every time.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And the carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Herbert back to throw. He finds McConkey. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slate. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. So this drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Minshew setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Minshew escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Try the right side with White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now trying the right side with Edwards. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort. A strike for 23 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Play action on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Minshew to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return. He simply dropped it. You got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. He's running for it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back out runs their offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option give here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. Got a man open. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
They go play action here. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. Fires over the middle. Counts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now Herbert to throw. Buying some time left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
He gets another shot here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now, here's third and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a fourth down decision.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on fourth and goal.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And in 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Back to throw, Minshew. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Christian Fulton. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. They go play action on 1st. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. This ball's cut by Palmer. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he goes on the bootleg. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead. But Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
White trying this straight ahead. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. This ball's cut by balance. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the 2. Tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
1st down, ball at the 36. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
These are the bigger yardage.
Offense to the line for second down. Minshew looking to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
The give now to White. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing here, Minshew. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Another try following the sack. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Here comes their offense out again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Raiders drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Minshew setting up to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. It's White on the give. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's White again. Escapes a defender. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
This offense getting all set for this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. Sheds up a rusher.
Those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Herbert. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll try and punch it in. And it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now this offense ready to head back out. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Minshew. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Inside handoff goes to Laube. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run, or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
He'll throw it. Flush out out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Minshew to throw. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Back to throw, Minshew. Down the middle, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw. Finds a man on the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11th. three. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right at the end. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Man, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead inside our final minute. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. And his ball's incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
He'll look to throw it. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. This ball's caught by Bowers. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense getting set to go. And with almost no time left in this field position, partner, we're headed for overtime, barring something truly unexpected. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They run. It's White. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready. Bring him down. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9. Off the play fake. He's going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be third and long.
Those linebackers, they seem to be in the thick of every play, and some quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
To the air, third and long. Defense is too much here. The Chargers can't get it down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 1 down.
That's now a handful of sacks for the defense and a handful of bruises for the quarterback. Consider this, Kate. Truly elite defenses in this league, well, they average just over 3 sacks a game during an entire season. You put up 5 in a contest, you're playing like one of the league's best.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Stettin had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They go play action here. This ball's caught by Palmer. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Tight end going in motion here. Here's second and 7. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. Even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Herbert now. He finds McConkey. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running behind center with Edwards. And he drives this forward to the 6. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Play action on first down. Chargers come away with a win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.